Hey there, thanks for clicking on this video. Today we'll be... Nah, I'm just playing. What's up everybody? Today we're gonna be working on another pond build. And we'll be using these guys right here. This is an albino red-eared slider. He's looking healthy, nice and big. He's probably at the yearling stage at this point. When I got him, he was a hatchling, just hatched. And so it's pretty cool to see them grow so fast. But yeah, you know, because they grow so fast, it is now time to already upgrade their enclosure. So I started working on this bad boy right here. This is just a tub I got it from Home Depot, but you can get it at most local hardware stores. I did set up the filtration and got some little outlet going on for the lights we gotta do. And this right here did a little framing action. But this is actually from another shelf that I'm not using. So I put this here to kind of hold it in place, and of course got the wall back there. So it works. I've just had it laying in the middle of the floor and filled it all the way up, and it worked perfectly fine that way too. If you did go that route, I would recommend getting 2 of them and doubling it up. But yeah, before we start this video, I set a goal to reach before the end of the year. And that's for Coco's Homies to become 100,000 subscribers strong. And to do that, I need you to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Alright, I don't know why I even got in here. Let's just get this video rolling. I didn't want you just sitting there watching me set up this light mount, so I just went ahead and did it real quick. I used some old wire that I had lying around, and it works pretty nicely. I used it for this enclosure over here, and I actually set up 2 areas to hang lights from instead of the one like over there, only because I'm going to be using some smaller light fixtures, and so they're going to be full spectrum. And because of that, I want there to be even light all throughout the basking area. So it's just 2 little fixtures, one right there, one right here, and I think it'll work pretty good. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's coming along. I did go ahead and set up 3 different lights, and that's because I want this whole entire area to be the basking zone. So before we fill it up with water, there is one thing we need to check, and that's the ambient temperature of the basking zone, not the surface temperature. I think that's been kind of a miscommunication in this hobby, is the difference between surface temperature and ambient temperature. And I've talked about it in past care guide videos, but it's actually really important because reptiles thermoregulate. They thermoregulate through the ambient temperature, so the temperature of the air. So let me kind of give you an example. So right now, just like in the middle of all 3 lights, it's 96 degrees, right? And let's go over to the cool side, and it's giving a reading of 74.9. I don't know if you guys could see that in the video, but then if we do the surface temperature of, you know, let's say right underneath one light, it's gonna be 104 degrees. Now, keep in mind, most of this is gonna be underwater, right? Or to a degree, so we'll have to see. We might have to raise this up a bit or lower it depending on what readings we get when we do fill it up with water. So to help control the ambient temperature of the basking zone, I'm going to be using this temperature humidity sensor that INKBIRD actually sent me to test out. So we're going to go ahead and set this up and see how it works. It's pretty big, but it's got a nice size LCD screen, so you can see from the actual device, and as well as Alexa. Yes, it connects to Alexa, which is awesome because everything in my sanctuary room actually is ran through Alexa, the Alexa routines. So that'll be pretty nice to be able to set up some routines with this. It's actually been about a week since I set up and filled the pond, and it is looking absolutely clear. I mean, look at that. You can see straight to the bottom. There's a little bit of biofilm at the surface of the water. All that is when the water just sits there for a while and ends up forming that. It's nothing bad. Once the turtles get in there and start making a ruckus, all that will disappear. But yeah, so I think it's about time to get the turtles in here. He's actually hissing at me. This is the first time these fellows have hissed at me, and it's because I just been letting them loose up in this that 30 gallon over there, or maybe it's a 40 gallon, I'm not sure, but let's let them loose. Or it might be a her, I don't know. We won't know for quite a while actually. Not until their shell is at least 4 inches is when you can finally sex these fellas. All right, let's go grab the rest. Oh, this one's sweet. I like this guy. This is the biggest one that I actually have of the albino turtles. Of the 3 in there. Look at this one over here. Trying to find a hiding place. Oh, he just knocked the other one in. All right, let's go get this last one. I actually have no idea where this guy is. Let's find him real quick. I'm thinking that he's probably in the back part of the tank, so we're just gonna cut it. I'm gonna get him out and I'll show you putting him in. Got a lot of plants on him. You're all good, dude. So I don't know, he might be bigger now. I'm not sure. He's looking pretty thick. Let's put him in as well. Yeah, they're gonna like this a lot better. There's a lot more room for them just to roam around in, to bask. It's just gonna be a lot more enjoyable for them as they get bigger. And then again, we'll do another upgrade. This is like what, their 4th upgrade now. So I'm gonna catch whatever fish are left in this tank. There's a bunch of baby guppies and stuff just cruising around that I'm gonna net real quick and throw in the new pond, and then I'll go ahead with the cinematic shots. You enjoyed that, didn't you? That was some good stuff right there, huh? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later.